Hello, my lovely Cancerians. I am Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I will be doing your general reading for the month of December. Keep in mind that time is fluid, so whenever you click on this video, it might resonate with you. So don't get hung up on the fact that I'm doing this in December. Keep in mind this is a general reading. It will not apply to every single one of you. I wish I could do that, but I can't. If you'd like me to pick up on your personal energy, please email me. My email's in the box below, and I will gladly give you all the information you need for personal readings. It's also on the community tab as well as my website, and don't forget to check me out on Patreon. I'm also still doing the drawing for a free reading. There's a family in need this holiday season, so if anyone wants to donate to my channel, go to my PayPal and put in the note section, holiday donation, and you will be entered into a drawing to win a free reading with me after the holidays. Got a couple people in my bucket already, so that's good. Thank you very much for those who have donated. I think I'm going to end it on the 13th. I'm not really sure yet, so if you would like to donate, just let me know. I think that's all the general mumbo crap that I've got. Excuse me. What is this? I'm getting sidetracked. I'll talk to him later. So this is basically, it's a love reading, and I've done spreads like this before, except I changed the layout so it's a Christmas tree because I got my little decor going up, you know, let's be a little festive. The overall energy over here we have with the romance angels: free yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. And heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So I feel like somebody in this situation, whether it's you, Cancer, or someone you're dealing with, and the person you're dealing with could be anyone that you're thinking of, past, present, someone new, whatever, whoever you're watching this reading for, basically. I feel like either you or that person, someone in this situation is tired. They're sick of the merry-go-round. They're sick of doing, like, cycles repeating. They're sick and tired of not getting anywhere, basically, like trying to move a relationship forward. Or it's almost like I get a sense that one person has more intense feelings than the other for whoever I'm picking up on, and someone wants out. They don't want to continue down the rabbit hole, basically. They're sick and tired of not making any progress, and I feel like they want to have a conversation about it, like tell you how they feel and kind of gauge where things are at and where they're going. Like, am I wasting my time doing this? Should I wait for you? Should I not? Are we gonna try this again if it's an ex, or are we gonna, you know, try to make this work, period? Or should I just find somebody else, kind of thing? So I feel like that kind of annoyed, fed up feeling, where you've put a lot of energy and thought into this, and there are a lot of feelings, whether they're on your side or the other person's side, but it's not getting you anywhere. It's almost like I could have all the feelings in the world, but I can't control how the other person feels. And I feel like somebody is finally seeing somebody for who they really are and for what the situation really is, you know? It's almost like the wishful thinking is going out the window and reality is smacking somebody in the face, whether that's you or the person you're dealing with. I kind of get this obsessive energy, like somebody has really wanted to either reconnect or connect with somebody, and it's almost like they're the only person that you think of, or they only think of you. So take it where it fits, but I feel someone's just, you know, this would be a dream come true for someone, but the other person is just not invested the way that you are, or vice versa. Because it is general, I'm reading for a lot of you, so it could be you feeling this way, Cancer, or it could be, you know, the person you're connecting to, thinking of, dealing with, whatever. Wise for yourself here, please. I want to play like Christmas melodies and stuff in the background, or holiday music, but last time I put any music in a video, I got that hit with that copyright bullshit, and I was like, oh, Didn't even think of that. So you get nothing but my voice. Oh my word, what is going on with these cats? Somebody is not opening up and talking. I feel like you could be, feelings wise, this is definitely something that is on someone's mind. Maybe you haven't had the courage, or they haven't had the courage to speak up and say something to you. Oh, we have the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is burdened. This is a lot. It's like weighing heavy on their shoulders. Free yourself is clarified with the 8 of Pentacles in the upright. So somebody's working on their freedom, basically. So if they're not trying to free themselves from you, Cancer, or you're not trying to free yourself from this person within this reading, whoever you're thinking of, there's somebody else on the outside that either you or the person you're connecting to is trying to release themselves from. They're either trying to get out of a relationship, or they're just energetically trying to get over a past person or a situation or just some bullshit that happened in their life, because there's a million and one reasons for someone to be all up in their head. So I feel like somebody is working really hard to release something. It could very well be you releasing this person, or this person releasing you, but I kind of feel an outside source here. Could be different for each and every one of you, though. And then heart-to-heart conversation is clarified with the 3 of Pentacles reversed. No collaboration. So, like I said, nobody is having this conversation. Nobody is telling the other person how they feel, or what's going on in the situation, what the holdup is, what the dilemma is, what's going on, why they're not moving forward. So, for fuck's sake, you might not even know that this person even has feelings for you, or vice versa, because nobody's having this conversation. No progress has been made. None, for whoever this is for. I almost feel like someone's getting ready to pull away and just focus on work and themselves, because there's no collaboration here. So it's like, it takes a team effort to have a relationship. You can't make it work on your own, you know what I mean? So I feel like somebody's getting fed up. I don't know who it is yet, but somebody is not happy that it's not progressed further than it should have. Basically, with as long as this has been going on, because this energy feels kind of old, you guys should have made more progress or gotten a lot farther along in this process than you have. Excuse me. So your individual energy, no, I'm going to read mutual energy. So I got mutual energy between you and the person you're connecting to, and then this is you individually, and then them individually, with or without you kind of thing. So mutually, we have the 7 of Wands reversed. So this is like letting your guard down or dropping a situation, or both. It's like, I'm sick and tired of having to state my point of view, or be the first one to say something, or defend my stance, or defend my feelings. Like, I almost get a sense that someone has told somebody, like, hey, I really like you, or I have a crush on you, or I would like to date you or take you out or something like that. And the other person would be like, why? Like, why me? And you have to defend your feelings, like, well, because I like you, because, it's almost like they're fishing for compliments, and it's getting old, because you just want it to move forward, and you want them to trust you and believe in the fact that you actually give a shit about this person. But they're so hesitant, and it's almost like they shut the conversation down, and it makes you feel like they don't believe that you actually have feelings for them. I don't know if that makes any sense. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So yeah, something isn't moving forward. And then we have the Hermit, Virgo energy, but this is like self-reflection. Someone's keeping to themselves. So yeah, I feel like somebody doesn't want to move forward. One party wants to take this to the next level, and the other party doesn't. So the universe, it's at a standstill, because you guys are not seeing eye to eye. This is being dropped. So between the two of you, this could be an ex-person where you guys have already ended things in the past, and they're kind of coming back to the surface. Like, you know, you might not have talked to them for months or a year or whatever, and then all of a sudden they start messaging you again, and you could be very hesitant about this because of history. You know, hey, you freed yourself from me, you chose work over me in the past, you didn't want to talk to me, and you didn't want to work together with me as a team back then, what the fuck's changed, kind of thing. Whether that's on your side, Cancer, or the person you're dealing with. But this is not moving forward. There's something blocking the two of you from coming together, and I feel like it's just not healthy. Whatever connection this is, and this is not for everybody, you will know, it will resonate with you if this is for you. I feel like one party knows that this is not a healthy situation, and they're the ones that are kind of putting the wall up, like, no, and we're not moving forward, and then the other person is obsessively like trying to continue to keep it going, kind of thing. I kind of feel that X energy now that we've seen this. So your Cancer, on your side, your feelings, whether it's with this person or without them, just you in general, what's going on, is the Nature card, which is similar to the Devil card. So there's the obsessive energy. And for some reason, I feel like there could be two groups of you. Some of you Cancerians, you're the one who wants this connection back, and, you know, you're really hoping, wishing, and praying that it will, and you think about it all the time, like kind of obsessively in your mind. But for the majority of you, I feel like this is how you feel about the other person, in a sense, like they won't leave you alone. It's almost like a bad habit you can't shake. It's like, why are you still here? I thought I got rid of you. Like, I don't know. That's just kind of what I feel for some of you. So, well, the Emperor wanted to fly out in the reverse to clarify that. So it's not feeling, it's feeling like you don't have control over the situation because you want to have control over the situation. And like I said, if you're feeling that this person is kind of obsessive of you or over you and over the relationship status, they could be trying to control the situation, and you're seeing it for what it is. Like, the Emperor in the reverse is not very pleasant. He's definitely not on his A game, and it is a very controlling energy. So we have obsession and control, and I feel like for some of you that could be on your side, Cancer, and for others of you it's the other person. But for the majority of you, I feel like this is how you feel about your ex. Like, no, this is what happened in the past. You know, I need to maintain control of my own life. I don't want to get sucked back in. And you might feel ties to this person still because, you know, maybe they're physically attractive, or you remember the good times, things like that. So it might be rolling through your mind like, should I go back? But deep down you know that it's a toxic situation, that it's not going to be beneficial for you. But I feel like some of you are still questioning it because there's a connection of some kind, whether it's positive or negative. It's almost just the nostalgia of it all. Just be careful, because when you play with fire, you're bound to get burned. And I feel like whoever this is for, whoever you're connecting to, or whoever's coming back, I should say, they're not in the up and up. They're not. Somebody is a user, big time. So, the other person is the High Priestess. The second I look at this card, I see magic. I see the metaphysical. I see someone practicing magic. And then with the Devil card here and the Emperor in the reverse with control, somebody could be trying to do love spells, shit like that, to keep you guys tied and bound to each other because they don't want to let go. That's not for everybody, because not everybody does magic, but I do feel like somebody's trying. They're exhausting every option that they have to keep you in their life or to get you back into their life. So just be cautious of that, because sometimes your thoughts might not be your own. Just put protections up and whatever, but if you notice that you're starting to obsessively think about this past person when you weren't thinking about them before, and you know you don't want them back because it was not healthy and whatever. If it suddenly pops up, that could be a red flag that this is your situation. So somebody does like to practice magic, and I'm going to say dark arts because anything that infringes on the free will of others is dark in my mind. This person's very intuitive, and if they're not, they're dealing with somebody who is. So if the person isn't doing magic like love spells and shit like that to get you back, this person is probably trying to connect with you telepathically, talk to you in your dreams. They're probably watching tarot, doing tarot to look in on you, to see what's going on, to see which direction this could go in, kind of thing. So I heavily feel metaphysical. It just depends on who we're talking about, because I feel that there's a more sinister side, a more sinister group, I should say, and then there's just someone who's kind of checking in with tarot, spying in a way with cards, or they could be hiring somebody to do that so that they know what's going on in your life, kind of thing. Whoever it is, they're intuitive, or they're dealing with somebody who is very intuitive, and they're keeping it to themselves. They're not talking about it. They're not telling their friends and family what they're doing, because obviously they'd probably judge the shit out of them for that. 6 of Pentacles. This is equal give and take, reciprocity. But to me, in the upright, it's not fair. It's not even, because she's only given to the one in white. In the one in red to me is passion, and she's like, it's almost like begging for it. Like, I want some too. I want you back. I see that you're giving to somebody else, Cancer. I want you back. So that makes perfect sense. They're doing it to put themselves at the forefront, basically. Like, they don't want you to go anywhere. They don't want to let you go. I almost feel a begging energy, like that obsessive energy that I was talking about. I seriously feel like this is just the energy around you with this person. Like, this is them, not you. Like I said, it could be either or, depending on who's watching this, cross watcher or Cancer, but you know your story. I just feel like this person wants you back so bad they're willing to do anything to get you back. So I'd be very cautious with that, because even though this is like independent energy, like what's going on in your world without this person, they're in it. Their energy's all over it, even on your side. So they're definitely trying to like weave their way back in. And it's in a very sleazy way, and it's no wonder you're trying to work on freeing yourself from this. It's like an attachment that won't go away. You go into a haunted house and then some spirit attaches to you and then fucking scares you all night long, kind of thing. This ex is like that. It's like you're trying to rid yourself of this evil spirit. I don't know who they are, but they're definitely obsessed with you. Just gonna say that. So, let's see your feelings about them. Do I even want to know? What does the fuck it say? Oh, the wild hunt, which is like the tower. Could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Capricorn, or an Aries. Anyways, I don't like naming the signs, but your feelings. I feel like I said I think it was with this card, it's almost like the magic that they're doing, they'll suddenly pop in your head. The tower is a sudden change. So you might suddenly find yourself thinking about this person, or your feelings might suddenly change out of nowhere, and you're like, what the hell? Why am I thinking like this? Why do I want so and so back? They were crazy, kind of thing. Yeah, there's a sudden fucking change here. I feel like this person is going to come back quickly and just kind of matriculate themselves back into your world. Let's see, I want more on the tower. What is this sudden? Queen of Cups reversed. It's going to be very upsetting to you. Yeah, because there's no love here. Like, you're not in love with this person anymore. Your feelings changed long ago whenever they did whatever they did to you to end the relationship. And I feel that ghosting energy, I feel like they were the ones that fucked this up. Not for everyone. Some of you could have done it, but, you know, it is what it is. That there was a tragic end to this relationship. And when I say that lightly because, you know, a tragedy is something really severe. I just feel like the ending was hard. It was hard for you to deal with, and it was hard for them to deal with. It was hard for somebody. But I almost feel like for some of you, when this person comes back, you're going to be like, and you're just going to tear their world down and be like, I have no feelings for you. I do not love you. I do not want you. You do not make me happy. I mean, because the Queen of Cups in the reverse is not very pleasant. She is overly emotional. She's kind of whiny and like, you just don't want to deal with her. And I feel like you're either going to act like that so they go away and they don't want to deal with you, or this is how they're going to come into your world and you're going to be like, really? Again? Oh my God. You fucking kidding me? So I feel like they're going to come in suddenly. It's sudden to you, but they've been working on this and plotting and planning. So it's actually not really that sudden if you think about it, but you didn't really know what they were doing because it was being done behind your back. So their feelings about you, my dear. Two of Pentacles. That's not knowing what to do. That's having too much on your plate. I almost feel like this is how they think you feel. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should take you back. I don't know if I should leave this person to go for you. Or it's that wishy-washy, uncertain, not knowing what to do kind of feeling is that I'm getting. Like, everything's up in the air. Like, I don't really know what's going on. So I kind of feel like the feelings are flip-flopped. Like, this is how you see them feeling-wise, and this is how they view you. So, which is kind of confusing me, to be honest. They just feel like you suddenly fell out of love with them, and they feel like you have options, and they're trying to win you over. Well, it's not gonna work. Let's see, what is the Two of Pentacles here for? What is this too much? They almost view you as indecisive, like almost like you go to one person, then the next, like you don't ever know what you want, you're fickle kind of thing. Even though that's not the case, it's just, I almost feel like if they're saying this to you, it's because you haven't flat out said go away. You don't want to hurt their feelings in a sense, but this person doesn't take no for an answer. So you kind of need to be a little harsh with whoever this is, because they're just going to keep hanging on unless you're blunt. And I kind of get a feeling that because you didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings, you don't want to be the bad guy, you are trying to let them down easy, like, oh, I don't know, I'm really not dating right now, maybe in the future, like kind of keeping the door open a little bit. So it's making them wonder if you have other people, which is just going to make them crazier than they already are. Because this person really, really wants you bad, Cancer. I'm just saying. Or you want them bad. Whoever. Someone wants it bad. They want the past back. Six of Cups. To me, they're looking at you like past or future, past or future. They're almost trying to get you to forget whatever happened in the past, anything bad, so that you can have a future kind of thing. Like, they want you to remember the good and forget the bad, and they want to prove themselves that they've changed, that they're a new person, that they're this, that they're that they won't repeat history. But the cards are not saying anything like that. For fuck's sake, it's saying do not move forward. I mean, I feel like you're the one putting the wall up, like, no, I'm halting this to a stop. Yeah, they want you back. They feel like you just don't know what to do. It's like, should I go back to an ex or should I find somebody new, old or new? So they're kind of impatiently waiting for you to make a choice. But like I said, I feel like whoever's saying that they just don't know what they want and they're not ready to date kind of thing, you're leaving the window cracked because you're being too nice. This person is going to take any opportunity that they can to come back. If you really do not want to be with them, you're going to have to make it clear. For whoever that's for. Ugh. I really thought this one was going to be better than this, but Merry fucking Christmas. Yeah. So the potential outcome of this mucky mess is the Queen of Athames, which is the Queen of Swords. So I feel like, Cancer, you are finally going to speak your fucking mind. There will be communication. I don't feel like it will be heart to heart. I feel like it's going to be, okay, I've had enough. I don't want you back. I'm not up in the air anymore. I made a decision. I feel like the truth is coming out one way or the other because you're going to get sick of it. Exactly, the truth is coming out. You're getting sick of these games. You want this person gone and gone for good. I feel like you're going to find out what they've been up to behind your back, the things that they've been trying to do to you, magic-wise, just the obsessive behavior. I feel like they've even been talking to your friends, like trying to get their friends to convince you to go back to them. Something like that. This person needs to learn the hard way that you don't want them, that you choose new. Queen of Athames, what is this truth? I feel like you're just going to cut them down. It's almost like, when you get to your breaking point because you can only handle shit for so long, and then you just snap and you're just like, just go the fuck away. Like, that's kind of what I feel like coming. You're going to whip out that sword. Oh my fucking God. Yeah, with the Tower. You are suddenly going to tell them how displeased you are with them. Like, nope, I'm done. I want new. I want change. Get the fuck out of my life. Goodbye. That's your truth. You are suddenly going to cut them out. You're going to be like, I've had it. I've had enough. I'm moving on with either somebody new or on my own. I don't care, but you're not part of my future. That's just, you're going to have to be that blunt. Yep. And then you're going to cut off conversation. So it's like, you'll be open and honest with them. You'll tell them how you feel and end it once and for all, but you're not going to sugarcoat it finally. I feel like that approach didn't work for you in the past, and you're finally seeing that, and you're like, okay, enough's enough. I've had it. I don't want you back kind of thing. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, gravy. I kind of want an advice card because this one was a little El Nutso. Let's see, Archangel Michael, what advice do you have for my Cancerians who are dealing with someone who is obsessive? Whoa. Go forward fearlessly. Yes. Be honest with yourself and be honest with this person. And just be done with it. Finally spit it out. Don't keep them hanging on because they will. This person would seriously clutch onto your leg and like you'd have to drag them everywhere you go. Like they're very needy and clingy and I need you, I want you, I need you, I want you. I don't like it. So this is basically telling you, get out of the situation, be honest with yourself and be honest with this person, and don't let fear get in the way of standing your ground, because this needs to be said. This needs to be put to an end. We're at the end of the year. We're at the end of 2019 right now, if you're watching this in December. So, out with the old, in with the new. get it done before Christmas. I mean, whenever it presents itself to you, but if this resonates with you, then you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. But there's someone who's a little, yeah, they're just a little obsessive, just going to say. I'm trying to be nice about it because I know I have cross watchers who watch too, and I never know which side of the coin this is on, because there could be some Cancerians who are acting this way, and then there just could be people that Cancerians are dealing with, exes of theirs. So it is your reading, so I do read it from your perspective, but I just want to try to not be such a bitch, I guess, online. I don't know, I'm in a nice mood today. Anyways, so that's what I have for you, my loves. I hope you guys have a happy holiday season. I will talk to you soon. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the more apt I am to pick up on your energy. And I will be back before you know it. Bye.